Hello everyone, and welcome to my sales update video. I'm currently sitting inside Cambridge train station, so I thought, well, I've got 20 minutes waiting for my train to arrive, so I might as well just do a sales update of July for the middle 10 days. So every so often you can see a train going past, like there is this now. Yeah, so we'll work around it. We'll see what happens sort of on here itself. So we're going to look at from July the 10th, from July, what did we do last time? That's it, July the 10th through to July the 20th. So the middle part of July. So the last thing I sold on July, I'll just minimise this screen just over here. There we go. There we are, just put myself up there. So the last thing I sold on July was this multimedia CD player for the last with this book set. So the first thing to sell for this half of July was a multimedia travel DVD player, which I paid £4 for, which sold for £20 plus shippage, sort of on here. He did message me to say it wasn't working, but I put on a description that the CD drive sometimes sticks. Since that, I've had no reply to it whatsoever. I said just in the description it did say it, so quite happy on there in the end. And then we've got some the Lego sales sort of ticking on. Let's try to get it a little bit better light. So we've got the Lego sales. So this is a Lego Ninjago Turbo Shredder, and I also put a little Kai model in it as well. So I think I did this. I think I did up to the 10th, didn't I? So if I have, I do apologise if I'm going over the two things. So if I have, I'm just going to bang my way through the 10th. Yeah, because I swear I did the 10th. So let's start with the 11th then. So the next 10 days. This is just a DVD which I had returned from Amazon and just gone out just to try to recoup some of that money again. This was a good sale, this one. I picked up a whole load of Topps Journey to Star Wars Force Awakens cards from a charity shop. I think I paid £3 for hundreds and hundreds of them. I worked out here, I had 197 of them. I was waiting for this train to go. Here we go. So I had 100. I worked out I had 197 individual ones. So that went for £10 plus postage, and then the same person about 10 minutes later bought another lot for 183 cards for £8, and he paid double shippage. So I was quite happy on there. They didn't want to refund them for it at all. And then the retro picnic hamper that went for £25 with £7 postage. This went as a present, a leaving present, I do believe, which I asked it for. Just a standard DVD. These Wii's still going. Just not as much money as they used to be, but I still managed to get £20 plus shippage for the two Nintendo Wii's and that sort of thing. So quite happy on there. Some standard books. The person bought this and then realised he didn't want it and cancelled it within 10 minutes after buying it. Just as I was putting it through the into the bag to dispatch it. Sort of on here. We've got a Spy Gear laser tripwire set, so not really much into this at all. For some reason I had £6 postage on it. I don't know why. So £4.83. I'm not too fussed because it only cost me £2.20 to post it, so it wasn't too fussed on there. Then we've got a Micro Worlds sort of telescope set from the 1980s. Paid £2 for it. Got one for 15. Some more DVDs, standard DVDs. 360 memory, expandable memory, some plushes, so not too much into these Royal Air Force plushes, £8 plus shippage. I started to job lot a load of Playmobil stuff off, so before you see on a whole video later on, I just got loads more Playmobil, but I just started to job off some of the spares I had. That went as auctions. Camera, so that. Just again, this is in a big haul. I think I paid about 20p for it. So that was in a big haul sort of stuff, just to clear that out. A job lot of Zuzu Pets, £8.50. Again, these went on auction, started at £4.99 over on there. Another job lot of Bob the Builder stuff. So one bidder. Nope, that's not my train. And then we've got some Tatty Teddies. So again, this is all the little stuff still going this part of the half month. So some DVDs, loads more DVDs, some computer games, some Lego baseboards. Yeah, Lego are surprising how much you can get for just the Duplo baseboards. An 8x16, one went for £7.98. So I was quite happy on there. No, actually, no. I think he bought two. Hence why the price sort of on that. Some more DVDs. This is a strange one. We sold the PS2, and then he messaged me saying one of the controllers doesn't work. Asked for a refund. Asked for a return just for the controller. Hasn't responded at all because he lives literally 2 miles from my house. So I said I'll pick it up instead of delivering it around. But I've messaged him 3 times now and still no reply. So I'm still holding on to it until I find out. Xbox 360 World of War 750. If you notice on there, I'm paying £7 postage. That's because I do a generic postage for £7 over the whole world. Yeah, so half the time doesn't cost me that much. But on there, a stainless steel fondue set. A red controller. We noticed I refunded this. The X button didn't work properly. When I did it, obviously I was a bit stronger than the kid who actually bought it from me. It worked for me, but he had to push it really high. He wasn't strong enough to push down the X button, so I did a partial refund on there, and they were happy. Doctor Who. What's it? Sontar Commander. Yeah. From Series 4. This was new and sealed inside it. I paid £1. Thinking it was worth a lot more than that, only worth £7 plus shippage. And then we've also got a giant job lot of Duplo. Sort of went out. I was just trying to clear out the storage locker. There's so much in there. I couldn't move. I just thought, well, let's just try and clear some out. So we've got £240 for 35 kilos, plus £38 shippage on top of that as well. Went down to Essex, I think. And then we've got a guitar here. I paid £2.50 for guitar, and I had a load of games sort of around there, and I got £30 plus shippage for that. You've got to think the Xbox 360 guitars are still going for some good money, so if you get all of those things, they're quite good to go with. A Wii bundle for £29, £20 shippage. This went abroad to some, I think it went to Greece actually, sort of on there. It didn't cost me that much. It only cost me about, I think it cost me about £16 in the end, so I made a little bit extra. Wallace and Gromit DVD, and then we're on to the 20th. Yeah, I'll do the 20th, and then I know for next time to start with the 21st. Yeah, so we've got a 50-cent game sort of on here. There's PS3 games from a big PS3 bundle, Xbox Redemption. So this is the one I thought was. I bought another Redemption a couple of days ago. I thinking it was worth the same sort of money, but it wasn't. So the newer one's only worth about £2. So the red box is the £8 one. So that's the one to look out for. Call of Duty Final Hour, £3 for that. So Sainsbury's cards, so £1.38 for one of the Lego Sainsbury's cards. I've got 100 of those things listed. They sometimes go. Another PS2 game. So that's quite a nice one to get hold of. If you can get the Sega Classics for £6. And that's it. Yeah, can I expand this? No. Yeah. Try and get a bit of light. Yeah, so that's all the sales for the last sort of for mid 10 days of July. There's lots of little things. The bigger items are going at the end of the month, so tune in for the next 10 days sale coming up fairly shortly. I'll do that next week sometime. So I'm now heading back to get the train back to Norwich, and I'll be doing all my live feed on Monday from Lincoln Showground with the Scout campsite. So I'll give a little tour around my area and see how we're getting on there. But thanks everyone, I'll see you later on. Bye.